Hello students, in the previous class we have discussed about the cyclic structure of glucose. Today I am going to explain you about the structure of fructose. So generally glucose and fructose structure is same and the formula is also same. But here the difference between glucose and fructose is nothing but here glucose consists of aldehyde functional group, fructose consists of ketone group. So here what we can say here, so fructose is a ketohexose. So here fructose is a ketohexose we can say. Why? Because it is containing keto group. Okay. So it is also called levulose and fruit sugar. So what we can say here, it is also called levulose and fruit sugar we can say. So here the ketonic functional group at carbon and it is having 6 carbons. It also belongs to D series and it is a levorotatory compound, means it undergoes left side rotation compared to glucose. So this is also having molecular formula. What here we can say, the molecular formula of fructose is C6H12O6. okay, so we are having the molecular formula C6H6H12O6. so what is the difference between glucose and fructose? Glucose is having aldehyde functional group, fructose is having ketone functional group. Okay, so it also contains, what are the functional groups here when we do hydrolysis? So when you do acetic anhydride, so when fructose is reacted with acetic anhydride with fructose CH3CO twice O 5 molecules, so it will give what here, pentacetate of fructose. It is going to give similar to glucose structure. So this indicates 5 hydroxyl groups is present. Okay, and also it react with, okay, so it, on the basis of reactions we have to find that what here, ketonic functional group at the carbon. Okay, so here we are having carbon keto group and 2 primary alcohols we are having. And also what we can say here, when you react with glucose, fructose with HI, it indicates 6 carbons are present. 6 carbons are present. And also if you react with HCN or NH2OH, it will form oximes and cyanohydrin. Okay, so this is the thing is going to happen, same like similar to this structure is also similar to this structure is similar to glucose also we can say here. So generally here what happens, it also belongs to D series. So it belongs to D series and is a levorotatory compound. Okay, so we can write it as D minus glucose. It exists in 2 cyclic forms by addition of OH and at C5 to the C double bond O group. Okay, so this forms a 5-member ring which is called as furanose. So generally preparation, coming to preparation here, it is found mainly in ripe fruits and honey, which is a sweetest to sugar, mainly prepared by hydrolysis of sucrose. So here what we can say here, coming to preparation, so what we can say here, preparation C12 sucrose you are taking, C12H22O11 gives rise to C6H12O6 plus C6H12O6. so this is glucose, this is fructose, so this is a sucrose we can say. Okay, so this sucrose is converted into glucose and fructose, so it is very sweetest. So the fructose is very sweetest of all sugars which exhibit mutar rotation also. So it exhibits alpha form, beta form. Okay, so here what is the alpha form we are going to have here? So the alpha form is here COH, CH2OH, CHOH, CHOH, CH, CH2OH. Okay, so if OH is in right side, that one we call it as alpha form. So it is having alpha D fructo, D minus fructofuranose. Why? Because it is a 5-member ring. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-member ring. That's why we call it as furanose. So which is similar to ring furan. So it is having 21 degrees. So which will be equilibrium mixture. The complete structure of this is like this: CH2OH, C double bond O, CH, OH, OHH, OHH, CH2OH. So this is the actual structure. This one we call it as D minus fructose. So which is having 133 degrees centigrade. And coming to beta form, we are having here the OH here, CH2OH, HOH, OHH, H, CH2OH. So this is beta D minus fructofuranose. So it is having 90 minus 92.3 degrees centigrade. So this one we call it as mutar rotation. So mutar rotation is nothing but here change in specific rotation. Okay, so this is nothing but fructose. Similar properties how glucose is having, here also it is going to have similar properties. And here molecular formula C6H12O6. Okay, so its chemical properties at C2 carbon, what happens here, the anomer is presenting. This is the C1, actually this is C1, C2, C3, C4, C5, C6, and here also C1, C2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So what happens here, the C2 rotation is going to take place. That's why we call it as what here, this is a anomers. Coming to anomers, C1 configuration. Here C2 configuration consists of epimers. Okay, so it exists in 2 cyclic forms, which is obtained by addition of OH at C5 to the C double bond O group at C5, and 2 cyclic forms it is going to form. So that's why it formed as a 5-member ring, which we call it as furanose, which is similar to the structure of furan. It is a heterocyclic compound, which is a 5-member ring with 1 oxygen atom. Like this we are going to have. Okay, so this one we call it as so this is the structure of furan. So now let us see the actual structure here for fructose. So here having CH2OH, OH, OHH, HOH, and here also H, CH2OH we are having. This is alpha D minus fructose. Coming to here, next one we are having so here OH, CH2OH, OHH, HOH, H, CH2OH. So this one we call it as beta D minus fructose. So these are the general structures of the fructose we are having. Alpha fructose, this is beta fructose. So this is nothing but fructose preparation and structure of the fructose. So similar properties how glucose is exhibiting, it also exhibit. It is also having mutarotation. The change in specific rotation we call it as mutarotation. Here the value is 21 degrees centigrade. Here minus 92.3 degrees for beta. This is about 1:3, which is a equilibrium. So this is the actual structure of the fructose we are going to have. Coming to here, these two structures we call it as Hubbard structures also. These two structures we call it as Hubbard structures. Actually it will exhibiting alpha D fructose and also beta D fructose. Okay, so this is nothing but furan. Okay, so and we are having polysaccharides also. So coming to polysaccharides, we are having disaccharides, monosaccharides. Yes, mono will not come under poly. So but coming to here, what happens here, we are going to have polysaccharides, sucrose, maltose. So this will be also having the structures. So we are having maltose, sucrose and also lactose. Okay, so let us see one by one. So see here disaccharides. So coming to disaccharides, when you do hydrolysis, it will give 2 monosaccharides. So it will give what here? 2 monosaccharides it is going to give. What are the 2 monosaccharides? So when you do glucose, sucrose, hydrolysis, it will give alpha D glucose, beta D fructose. Coming to lactose. So if you do hydrolysis for this, beta D glucose, it will give beta D glucose. Coming to maltose, when you do hydrolysis, alpha D glucose and alpha D glucose, it is going to give like this. A disaccharide is nothing but what here? Non-reducing sugar and also hemiacetal hydroxyl group. Okay, so both saccharides involved in glycoside ring, we call it as what? Acetyl linkase. So if you are having here non-reducing sugar, hemiacetal hydroxyl group of both the monosaccharide, so if we are having sucrose, if suppose if it is a reducing sugar, then we have only one hemiacetal hydroxyl group, that is monosaccharide, which is in free state we can see. That is example maltose and lactose we can take. Okay, so now let us see what is glycosidic linkase. Glycosidic linkase is nothing but what means here? 2 monosaccharide which is bonded through one oxygen atom, that one we call it as glycosidic linkase. So what is glycosidic linkase? 2 monosaccharide units linked to oxygen atom. We call it as what here? Glycosidase, glycoside linkase. So now let us see one by one. Sucrose first of all. So sucrose. So the most common disaccharide we present in plants is sucrose. So it is mainly obtained from sugarcane. Sucrose obtained from sugarcane and beetroot. Okay, so when you do hydrolysis, this one what it will give? D plus glucose and D minus fructose. So what we can say here, sucrose, this is a dextrorotatory D form. So here it is having mutarotation alpha form, it is going to have plus 66.5 degrees centigrade. So which will be, so when you do hydrolysis, what happens? D plus glucose, D minus fructose, it is going to give D plus glucose consists of 52.5 degrees, D minus fructose, it consists of minus 92.4 degrees. So here there is a change in optical rotation from D to L. This change is known as what here? Inversion of the mixture is called invert sugar. So aqueous solution is what here? Levo rotatory, we can say. So what we can say here? Generally glycosidic linkage which is formed between C1 and alpha D glucose and C2 of beta D fructose. So it is not have any anomeric hydroxyl group. It have why because it is having only CH or C11 group in its structure. Okay. So when non-reducing sugar, it shows mutarotation or it conforms Oxazone reaction. So what we can say here, we can take here. So here we are having like this. So like this it is going to have. So the structure is CH2, OHH, another one is HOH, OHH, HOH, H, CH2, OH, HOH, OHH, HCH2OH. So this linkage what we call means this one we call it as glycosidic linkage. So whatever linkage we are having, this one we call it as what? Glycosidic linkage we are having. So sucrose is dextrorotatory, we can say after hydrolysis what it gives? Dextrorotatory glucose and levorotatory fructose. So it is forming dextrorotatory and levorotatory fructose. So levorotatory fructose is having what? Minus 92.4 degrees compared to more than of dextrorotatory, that is 52.5 degrees. So by this what we can say? The mixture is levorotatory, we are going to say. So when you do hydrolysis, so hydrolysis of sucrose brings a change in sign of rotation. So it will form dextro to levo form. So this is known as what here? The product is what we call? The product is known as invert sugar. So why? Because it is undergoing inversion. Okay. So because of this reason only we name it as, it is forming as inversion. So this is nothing but what here? This is also a non-reducing sugar. So this one we call it as inversion also. Now let us see about maltose. So this is one of the another disaccharide which we say. So here by doing hydrolysis what we can forming diastase. Okay. So means what here? From how we are going to prepare? The preparation is when you take starch C6H10O5 N and H2O. So means what? It is forming diastase, means what here? Maltose it is forming NC12 H22O11. So this one we call it as what here? Maltose. Okay. So this is nothing but starch. So this one when you do hydrolysis here, we are going to get 2C6H12O6 which will form glucose only here. Okay. So here we are forming these two molecules, we call it as what? Glucose form. One is alpha glucose. Both are beta D glucose only, it is going to form here. So here we are taking C1 rotation which is linked to C4. Yes or no? When you have been seen the structure because of the presence of aldehyde group. So how that it is a reducing sugar. So we are going to have this structure like this. So this one we call it as glycosidyl. CH2OH, H, HOH, OHH, HOH, HOH, H, OH. So this one we call it as what? Beta we can take, or we can take alpha also, which will be rotation in the glucose. So this is the reducing sugars. So what we can say here? So these two glucose units are linked to alpha glucoside linkage. So this is an alpha side only we are having. So here the linkage between C1 of one unit and C4 of another unit. If you have been observed, this is C1 carbon. So this is carbon 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Coming to here 1, 2, 3. This is the fourth carbon. So here linkage between 1 and 4 carbon. So this is about maltose we are taking. Okay. So next one, coming to here, we are having lactose. So lactose means what here? Lactose is also having, coming to lactose, it occurs in milk mainly. If you take lactose, occurs in milk, and also it is a milk sugar. Why? Because lactose mainly carbohydrate present in the milk. So when you do hydrolysis, it forms glucose and also galactose. So means what here? We are taking a lactose, the formula C12 H22 O11. So which is a lactose. When you do emulsion here, this is a emulsion process. Why? Because in milk it is containing oily fat liquid. So here HO6. So these two type of compounds it is forming here. So galactose, one is galactose and another one is glucose, it is going to form. So what we are D-glucose, and here also D-glucose we are going to form here, alpha D-glucose. So coming to here, what it is going to form here? Beta D-glucose and beta D-galactose we can say, or alpha D-glucose. So here what it is forming? Beta D-glucose, and here galactose or glucose is same here. So what is the ring it is going to form here? So it is C1 and C4 of glucose. Okay. So now you have been taken here. The structures of this is, for this also same structures it is going to happen. That is, galactose means it is going to come the structure crossly. So why we are saying galactose is nothing but here the configuration changes. So here the structure is going to have like this. H is here. CH2OH, OHH, OHH, HOH. This is one structure. CH2OHH, OHH, HOH, OHH. So here if you have been seen here C1 and C4 of glucose, C1 of galactose. So this one we call it as galactose. This one we call it as glucose. So this is a glycosidyl ring. So these are the about polysaccharides, disaccharides we have been discussed. Polysaccharides let us discuss tomorrow. Thank you.